Welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yes, you heard me right. Top 5 reasons why a 90-minute boil is better than a 60-minute. Most of the time, but still, I'm gonna say almost every time. 90-minute boil is better than a 60. And you have all these people going, oh, you only need to boil for 60. Try 30, try 20, try 10. Okay, I really hope you're not into home brewing just to try to make it something quick. I mean, this is not a microwave. We are not microwaving beer, okay? Yes, I use some systems that are a little bit of a time saver, and I have some time saving things coming up and some other cool little all-in-one type ways of doing beer, but I like those because they entice people to get into the hobby and enjoy beer brewing, even if it cuts out some shortcuts and shows them only part of the process. It's better than none of the process. But I usually do 90-minute boils most of the time, and a lot of people keep telling me, why aren't you doing 60? Why aren't you doing 60? Well, I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why I'm not doing a 60-minute boil, okay? First, higher water to grain ratio due to the increased boil off. That's going to give you 2 huge, technically 3, but 2 huge benefits. One, you're going to have an increased mash efficiency, especially in systems with considerable dead space. A lot of people don't take that into account, and they're like, I'm going to do a 60-minute boil, and they either do one of 2 things. They put too much water in and realize they didn't boil off enough, or they put in enough to account for a 60-minute boil, and they're like, man, this is like thick. Yeah, you're going to impact your efficiencies. Now, there is diminishing returns, but most systems with some decent amount of dead space, doing a 60, you're usually going to sacrifice about a half gallon of water, and that half gallon can add a lot of water to grain ratio and kind of thin the mash a little so that the water can flow through it. Number 2, part of the higher water to grain ratio is you're going to have a lower chance of a stuck mash, especially when you're doing a recirculation. A lot of people don't realize that recirculation, that's all dead space. It's not in contact with the mash. But bringing it back around and getting that flow is hopefully allowing enough to pull across those grains and increase your mash efficiency. So reduced chance of stuck mash is number 2. Increased Maillard reactions in the final beer. Now this rarely is going to impact it enough that you're going to notice anything in flavor, but it can help with profiles on maltier beers, helping you get a slightly darker beer with that longer boil. Yeah, there's people in competition that take that into account very well and know that. Most of us don't think about it until after the fact, and we're like, why is this so dark? Yeah. That increased grain or water to grain ratio, this is going to allow you to brew higher ABVs, higher ABV beers, by allowing for more of the boil off, which can, of course, you need that higher water to grain ratio. And technically, I know people who get really high ABV beers doing 120-minute boils. Yeah, I've done it, been there, done that. So that way I can get that reduction, but still allow for more water with all that extra grain to avoid really low efficiencies, giving me, hey, what I was trying to brew in the first place. Number 5, yes, I may not brew with a lot of people. I brew on my own 99% of the time, but I enjoy brewing. So number 5 is time with friends. Many of us enjoy brewing and the time we spend with friends or just relaxing, brewing the beer and doing things on our own and not doing something else. We enjoy that time. I mean, brewing is a lot like fishing, okay? No one goes fishing and goes, hey, come on fish, hurry up, grab the damn hook. Come on, really? No, we don't do that. We go fishing and like you've ever seen the bumper sticker, a bad day fishing is better than a good day at work. It's something that you enjoy the process of, you enjoy the relaxation, you enjoy the event, okay? So that again is 5 reasons why a 90-minute boil is better than a 60-minute when brewing beer. Hope you enjoyed that one. Cheers. Yeah, show me a little appreciation. Appreciate you. Thanks.